In this video, I will show you how to use Mixamo. So Mixamo is a software developed a few years ago already by Adobe. It proposes to you to download 3D character, basic character, but more important, it allows you to download some animation, typically animations that we have for video game, you know, like running, walking. Why it's interesting to use that, not to create a final movie, but to create, you know, a prototype or simple video game or an animatic. So you have basic animation that you can use for free. You need to use your Adobe student account, of course. For this assignment, you could use it if you want. If you want to put an animated character in your scene, it's not compulsory, but if you want, you can use your own character with Mixamo, animation, or you can also use, why not, one of their character if it fit with your style. So first, when you go in Mixamo, I'm already logged in. So you need to pick a character. For this demonstration, I will take a easy character. It means not this kind of character with big head, very small legs, big foot, because as you can see, what's happening here, you have immediately some problem of penetration. There are some tools to resolve this problem. For example, if a character has a very big torso, very large torso, you can increase the space between the arm and the torso. You see? So to any animation that you load, it will add this offset. So let's create a character which is less risky, like classic human proportion. Okay, perhaps I will not pick this one. It reminds me too much the COVID. Which one is interesting? But let's try this one. So here we are sure there is no problem of penetration because she has no trousers. She has just a short. Okay, so let's use this character. When you're happy with the character, you need to go to animation, where you will find many animation. You just pick one and you will see the result. Okay. Okay, so here I found the one which was quite cool. This is a Roomba. And you see here you have always two color of character. The blue one is for male, okay, and the red one is for more female animation, okay. So we will take this one. So when you're happy with that, you click on download. So here you have other parameter like enthusiasm. If you move it at the maximum, she will move more, okay. But let's stay with 50. I download. So now you have to download the FBX file, okay, with the skin. So the skin means the geometry, the skeleton inside, and the skinning. And the rest no need to change. So I download. So it will take perhaps a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, so this is ready. I will open the folder. So this is Roomba dancing. Now I go in my Unity and I will just drag and drop the Roomba dancing here. So here what I will do, I will create a new folder for this character. I will just write girl. Okay, and inside I will download the file. So now it's FBX file. This FBX file, I will just put it here. Okay, so here by default, you remember, it will not load any material or any texture. Normally you have to click here, but this is not the purpose of this video. So I will just focus on the animation. So here she has a pose from the animation, but if I select this character, okay, there is no animation yet, because if you remember in a previous video, when I download a FBX file, it will download by default only the geometry. It's my choice to decide to load, as I said, texture, material, and in this case animation. So I will just drag and drop this animation on Roomba dancing. Okay, so now I should be able to see an animation. Okay, I will not play here, I will just use a preview. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Now if I want to download a new animation on the same character, okay, so let's keep this character, and let's see that this is another kind of dancing. Okay, so I will download it, but this time I have already in Unity the full character with the geometry, with the skeleton, with the skinning. So I don't need. What I need to do is to download only the animation. So I will use the option without skin, and the downloading also will be faster. Okay, so here we'll see downloading is hip hop, so it's ready. So this is this one. I go back in Unity, I will go in my project in the same folder as the girl and download that here, or copy it. So here now, if I see this hip hop dancing, you see I don't have the geometry, I have only the animation. So now if I want to apply it on the girl, I show you the easiest way. So the easiest way, you just select the character and you remove the animation. Okay, so you remove this component, which is an animator component. Normally we should modify it, but to make it simple, I just remove it. And now what I do, I drag and drop my new animation. So now if I check, now she do the hip hop. Okay, so I will not show you in this video how to put, why not one animation before the other or after the other. Here it's just to show you how to download an animated object or an animation from Mixamo. Okay, so now imagine that you have your own character. So actually I have a pirate here. Okay, so this girl, I will move her a bit, or I will move the pirate. Okay, and I want to put an animation on this pirate. This pirate is from the asset store of Unity. I just found it today. It's pretty nice. Okay, so you see, pretty a little bit realistic. This pirate, you see, when I select it, has no animation. So you could think, okay, I have just to upload, you see, or copy this animation here on the pirate. If I do it, let's check what's happening. If I go on pirate, yeah, it created the animator, but if I go to animation, nothing is happening. Why? Because this character has no skeleton. Or perhaps he has a skeleton, but this is not a Mixamo skeleton, because if I check the animation that I try to connect, this animation you see will animate a bone called Mixamo rig hip, Mixamo rig left up leg, etc., etc. So here this is for a rig created in Mixamo with bones who have these specific names. Okay, so here doesn't work. So what I need to do, I will need to upload this character, this FBX, inside Mixamo and create a new skeleton in Mixamo. So let's do it. I go back here, I can upload a character. So my character is somewhere, it's here, yeah. I will just upload it. So it takes a bit of time, because what he do is downloading or uploading, of course, the geometry. The next thing is he will create the skeleton. So he will check the morphology of the character, create a skeleton, and the next step, of course, he will create a skinning. Okay, so here it looks like is finishing. Yeah, he did the rigging. So you see the rigging is pretty good, okay? But here we see the limitation of this kind of character. On this kind of character, you cannot do an automatic skinning because he has very long claws which will penetrate everywhere. So you see this claws here are penetrating the leg, okay? But that is not the purpose of this video. So here I will continue on next, and we will see if he loads properly the animation. Okay, so here this one has a lot of penetration. Let's see if he can do another dance. Okay, not very nice, but let's do this one. Okay, so now I will download, and I download with the skin. Okay, because what I want to download, this is the geometry that I had already, but with the skeleton and the skinning of Mixamo. So I download. Something very important, he will download this skeleton and skinning. Don't expect to do any animation with this skeleton and skinning because it's just a skeleton. There is no controller, okay? Zero controller. So to animate, it's just impossible. So, or it's possible, but too complicated. So here he downloaded it. This is this one. So I will put it with my character. Animation test, and here this is this one. So here we have the character with everything, and now I will put it here. Okay, I will not reconnect all the texture. So to do that, I have already this character here. So just to show you, I have just to go to my material that I prepared before, and for example, no, not this one, but for the claws, yeah, I will just connect the claws, you see, like that. Don't know why I cannot select the object directly. Okay, etc, etc. Okay, but here the video is about animation. So now he has just a pose from the animation. So to give him the animation, I will go back to the animation test, open this new file, and drag and drop that to my character that I could rename Pirate perhaps 2. Okay, so now let's see Pirate 2. Yeah, he can dance. Okay, so now I could play it. So this one I will hide it because he has no animation. I will perhaps put them a bit closer. And now I have even another one that I prepared before for my test character. I had a nurse here who is also dancing. Okay, so I think he has the same animations as her, and I will just prepare the camera with this position. So now if I play, so this guy has no animation. I forgot, perhaps I have to reconnect it, but we see the girl move only one time. This guy moved one time. Okay, so to correct that, so first this guy here, oh yeah, I just forgot to assign the animation, so I will do it. Okay, and what I will do, I select the animation, I edit it, and I loop it. Okay, so we saw that in a previous video. So this one, same, he has the animation. Okay, so I will go to their respective animation. I think this girl, this is this one. Edit, loop, apply. I will do it even on this one for her, which is another animation. Edit, loop, and don't remember to do apply pirate. So I think it was here. I forgot which one it was, so I will just loop all of them. I think I did it. I mean, I did the loop on all the animation of the scene. Let's see. Okay, so the girl and the nurse are repeating their animation. Let's see the pirate. Yeah. Okay. So that's all for the assignment. Again, you can use Mixamo if you want to load one of their character or just load animation. If you need to have 2 or 3 animation together, so for example the guy walk, after run, after do something else, you can ask me, I can show you how to do it. Thank you.